I've been building Homii for a few parts now, so now I need to be honest. Does it actually solve the problem I started with? The idea was to build something quick enough for reminders, but structured enough for bills, renewals, and personal stuff. So in this video, I want to check one thing. Did Homii actually become the app I wanted? Hey guys, I'm Chandler. This is part 4 of building Homii. If you have not watched the previous parts, part 1 was where I compared the iPhone reminders and TimelyBills and used that to decide what kind of app I wanted to build. Then in part 2, I built the first usable version. In part 3, I started using it more seriously and fixed the parts that felt incomplete. So now, I want to look back at the app properly, not just what I added, but whether Homii still matches the original idea or whether I accidentally made it too complicated. So I'm going to judge it in 3 simple ways. First, is it better than reminders? Second, is it still simpler than TimelyBills? And third, can I trust it for real use? Before judging it, one thing changed quite a lot from the first idea. Homii started more like a bill and payment memory app, but later I changed it from bills to entries and mark paid became mark complete. I explained that direction changed in part 2, so I will not go too deep again here. But basically, this means Homii can handle bills, renewals, and personal stuff together. So this is the version I'm judging now. The basic loop is simple. I create an item, add an entries under it. When something is coming soon, it appears on home or schedule. Then I can mark it complete and Homii keeps that record in history. Later, I can check the charts to understand where the recorded amount came from. That's basically the final loop. Now I want to check whether this actually fits the goal. The first check is it better than reminders? And to be fair, I still like the reminders app. It's fast, simple, and easy to understand. If I just need something to pop up and remind me to pay a bill, reminders already does that well. When I'm done, I just tap the circle and move on. So Homii should not make that part slower. That's why I added the same kind of quick complete action on the roll. But the difference is what happens after that. In reminders, once I mark it done, it's basically just done. But in Homii, the electricity entry still belongs to house. It can keep the amount, property details, repeat schedule, reminder, and payment history. So later, I can still see what I paid, when I paid, and where that record belongs. That's the part I wanted. So reminders is good at reminding me, but Homii is better at remembering the full thing. The second check is it still simpler than TimelyBills? TimelyBills has useful visibility. I like how it shows the schedule, recurring bills, and spending visuals clearly. So I did take some of that direction into Homii. Homii now has schedule, calendar, recurring grouping, history, and home charts. But I did not want to copy the whole finance app direction. So there's no budgeting, account manager, family finance, or a heavy dashboard. Homii is not for managing my whole financial life. It is for remembering what I need to handle, what I completed, and where the record belongs. So for me, Homii is still simpler than TimelyBills. It took the useful visibility, but kept the scope smaller. The third check is, can I trust it for real use? Because for this kind of app, the important things are not always the most visible things. First, the data stays after closing and reopening the app. That part is checked. Second, reminders are working. If I change the schedule, Homii updates the notification as well. Third, mistakes are easier to recover from. If I delete something, it's not immediately gone forever. I can still restore it before permanent delete. And for quick actions like complete or skip, I added undo. So if I tap something by accident, I can still have a way back. These are small things, but they are the reason the app feels usable for real life. So can I trust it fully forever? Not quite yet. But can I trust it enough to start using it properly and prepare for launch? I think yes. So, did Homii become the app I wanted? For me, yes. It fits the original goal. It's quick enough for reminders, but also structured enough for bills, renewals, and personal records. It also keeps the part I cared about most. Completed things do not just disappear. They became history that I can actually look back at. That was the main goal from the beginning. From here, I'm preparing Homii for the App Store. There's still launch tasks to finish, but the app should be up very soon. If there's anything you think I should add into Homii or any good app ideas you want me to try, feel free to tell me in the comments. That's it for this one. I will see you in the next video. Peace.